It's Super Bowl Saturday here at Worcester State. NT, the weather's beautiful and a couple of good games in front of us so far, but it's all on you right now, Division 1A, Super Bowl, and tell me what's it feel like being here at Worcester State, and just tell us a little bit about what's coming up today.
We're real happy. Kids are all psyched up. This is wonderful. The field's awesome, playing a great opponent in Longmeadow, and we're ready to grow.
Johnny?
Well, you know, I was talking to the kids in the hallway over there. They're just all ready, very quiet, intense, focused. Doesn't get any better than this. That's all there is to it.
Yep.
Give us a couple of hints. What are you going to come out with and on offense? Tell us what you think you're going to look for today.
We'll be similar to Milford. Mix it up a little bit, even a little bit more, shifting all over the place, different formations, everything like that. We'll throw the ball, run the ball, try to get Mario loose and Billy come out. We'll do a little bit different today. We're going to go from the I to split backs. We're going to shift into it, so that'll be a headache for them. And on defense, we got to stop number 20, McGregor, and number 25, McCarthy. If he starts chucking, we're going to win. We're going to win.
That's just what we want to hear, kid. Go get him, Coach. We love you. Take it easy. All right, that's Coach Wallace. He's obviously excited. I'll tell you, Johnny, there's just intensity in the air here. You can start to smell it and feel it.
With a knife.
Absolutely.
It's
you know, but it's a good tension with the kids here. Not quite like '97. It's not happy to be here, Johnny. They expect to win this tonight.
Yeah, that's one of the things when I was down near the locker room area that I saw, Billy, was there wasn't just smiling faces. Hey, we made it. First time in 25 years like we did in '97. These kids are here with one sole purpose, and that's to win. We're going to have our hands full, though. You look over there at that Longmeadow team. There's some big boys on that team. But you know what? We've been facing teams bigger than us all year. God, that's probably the biggest team we faced all year, and we beat them.
Well, here's my prognostication. A victory and some pain for Longmeadow, Johnny.
I told the kids down in the hall, down in the aisle, Bill, I says, after this game, it's going to be Winston who? And everybody's going to say, oh, I know Roby now.
Here's my prediction. Shrewsbury, 27. Longmeadow, 20.
All right, I'll give you mine. I'm going to say 33-19.
You heard it here first, folks. We'll see you in a couple of minutes for the start of the game. Folks, it's Super Bowl Saturday, and here come the Colonials. You can hear it over the booth. Shrewsbury Colonials. We got to have the windows open a little bit, boys. Get a little of this crowd noise here. Nice crowd tonight, and with me, Bill D'Amelia here, and Johnny Mastro, Denny Mastro, and I'll tell you, boys, there's a little excitement in the air. It doesn't get any better than this. Shrewsbury High at Worcester State, a home game, and we've been talking a lot about all the different similarities and differences between 97 and 99, Johnny, and here's one of the best differences right here. We're playing at home. They got 20 people over there at Longmeadow. We got the crowd packed here. I'm hoping we're going to have a great game.
Yeah, unbelievable. We sold close to 1,000 tickets in high school this week. And as you can see, you look over there, there's maybe 100 people on the Longmeadow side. Unbelievable. The excitement in the air is thick. And, Dennis, what do you expect to see today? You think we're going to see a lot of changes like we did on the Thanksgiving game?
Well, John, last game of the season, this is when you pull out all your stops, all your trick plays that you've been working on all year. You know, the other team has probably gotten film and a lot of film, but there's plenty of things in Coach Wallace's playbook that he hasn't shown to any teams during the year, and I'm sure we're going to see him today.
Yeah, and we have the captains going out to the center of the field. Of course, for us, number 87, James Bonamo, number 44, senior John Bacardi, number 43, senior Jay Sweet, and number 33, junior Brian Robitaille. And I'll tell you, I think right now, Billy, I think Brian Robitaille and our linebackers are going to be a big key for the game today.
Well, I'll tell you, Roby is clearly one of the top defensive players in all of Central Mass. He's Division I super team all-star, and we're expecting big things from him again tonight.
As they announce the starting lineup for Shrewsbury, of course, we know all the names, very familiar. Starting at center, Nick Tedisco. Right guard, Chris Lynch. Brian Gator at right tackle. John Bacardi, the tight end. Left guard, Nick Dion. Left tackle is who today? Left tackle.
Well, I mean, who's going to start? It could be either. Unfortunately, we lost. Let's see, Tommy Roddy has whooping cough. He's not going to be playing today. Could be Chris Lynch or Jesse Bergman or even. Did you say Nick Dion?
Nick Dion's playing left tackle.
Okay, so we'll find out as we're about to pop out here. Look at, there's the Colonials doing that little mosh pit dance, which I think we brought here from '97, one of the football camps. I think some of the boys went through that little ritual, and we're going to have the national anthem here, and we'll be back right after that. Oh, I'm sorry, the moment of silence for the 6 firefighters for the horrible fire.
Thank you very much. And now the national anthem will be played by the Shrewsbury High School Marching Band.
Stop it.
Let's go, Shrewsbury!
Great job.
Unfortunately, Dennis, I, and Billy were so starstruck by being in this nice, comfortable booth with windows that close and everything else. We did not notice who won the toss, so we're going to have to wait and see who goes back for the kick return.
Great sidelight to today's game, Johnny. Of course, as we've mentioned a few times, Coach Terry Wallace has his mentor here, his college coach from AIC is now coaching Longmeadow, and it's Alex Rothsko, I believe. And that just adds a little bit extra. Terry's really had it all going this year. It's like a little mystical, magical thing. He got to play against Doherty and his old friend and teammate. And that clinched the 1A championship for us against Doherty and Sean Mulcahy. And just really been a phenomenal ride if you consider second year in a program and coming back from a 3-8 season and a Super Bowl, second Super Bowl in 3 years. And here we go, Johnny. It's just about ready to happen. It's right in front of us, I tell you. And we're going to have to be at our sharpest because Dutch Holland has already criticized us on not knowing what we're talking about 3/4 of the time.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. We have fun, and the people like listening to us, so here we go. All right, McGregor and McCarthy back deep, and they're two studs. They're seniors. Been on 3 straight Super Bowl teams. John Bacardi all set to kick off to these two gentlemen kicking from our left and going to our right. And the kick is long and deep all the way down to the 6-yard line. And they give the reverse to McGregor, and he tries to the left side. He's got a big hole. Johnny Bacardi falls down. He could go all the way. There is a flag down. Must be a penalty against Longmeadow. So there, it's coming all the way back.
Yeah, I think, I'll tell you, we were not fooled at all. Jamie Bonamo everybody was in position to make the play. Looked like a little bit of slipping and sliding, and what must have happened was there obviously was a clip, and that was right where Jamie Bonamo was standing, and I got to believe he's the one that got clipped. Because, again, it didn't fool anybody, John. Everybody was in position, but all of a sudden a big hole opened up. We didn't see it, but obviously there was a hold or a clip right at that key spot, and that's going to actually back him up in a terrible position.
And, John, a great play by John Bacardi there. He slipped when he went to make the tackle, and he heads-up play by him, and he didn't try to trip the runner going by him, which would have been a penalty and negated everything.
So it is a holding call against Longmeadow, and they're going to back them all the way down inside the 10-yard line.
That's a real interesting thing that Denny just said. That was a good observation. Had that been a trip we might have had offsetting penalties and would have had to kick it all over again. And that was a good observation, Denny, because now they're backed up inside the 10-yard line.
I'll tell you, who said that Denny's always the one that's right here, and you and I don't know what the hell we're talking about. Denny, good. Give me some skin there, Denny. Yeah. All right.
Let that slide.
I was going to let it slide. Well, that's what you're here for. I'm here for play. You know what it is. All right. So Longmeadow comes out, and they're starting at their own 8-yard line. Okay, Shrewsbury in the looks like they're in the 5-3 right now. Greg Ward, Brian Robitaille, and Chris Lynch in at linebacker. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage. Looked like Dennis Ferrante busting through the nose tackle and through the center and picking up the running back for a loss of 3.
That was a beautiful defense. Oh, boy, the boys were firing off the ball. You saw everybody just charging off. Seagrin and everybody else was just really, really moving off the ball. Incredible. They were right off the ball. It was on a quick count, too, and they just reacted very, very well.
All right, that was a loss of 1. Second down and a long 10. All right, there's the give this time to McCarthy off the right side, and he busts it out over the 10-yard line. Picks up maybe 3 or 4 yards, and Tommy Seagrin going absolutely crazy down on the field after making the tackle after a 4-yard pickup. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. And this is good, Bill. As we saw in the last game, field position and, of course, turnovers are a key.
And it's good to see us have some emotion, but it's going to be what happens after the emotion's worn out. After the first few minutes, it's going to end up being who's the toughest, who's the strongest, who really wants it the most. All right, McGregor is number 20, and he's back. Let's see where he lines up as the lone back. And McCarthy, another dangerous player. Let's see if they go to him. They go in motion. It's going to be a sweep with McGregor. No, it's a pass. He's wide open. Oh. I'll tell you, great recovery there by Brian Anderson. You know, that was too bad, too, because Tommy Crossman was there, and I think he thought the ball was going to be underthrown. He just took a bad angle on that, Johnny. He was really there.
Yeah, but I want to tell you something. That number 18 is awful big. His name is Kent. He's 6 foot, but he looks a lot bigger than that. Of course, Tommy Crossman's only about 5'9", and he did take a little tough angle there. So that's a first down pickup of about what we got there, 60 yards, 55 yards, all the way down to the Shrewsbury 35-yard line. And 3rd and long. That's right. We could have pinned them deep and had made them punt. All right, quarterback. He's got the strong side to the right now. He's got double backs behind him. There's the give to McGregor and Brian. I'll tell you, Dennis Ferrante had him in the backfield.
That's right, John. Dennis Ferrante had him in the backfield, slowed him down, but McGregor's a big, strong back, and he just was able to slip that and gain about 6 yards.
Yeah, they list him at 5'9", 185. He looks a little bit bigger than that to me. All right, it's going to bring up it's a pick up a 6, 2nd down and 4. Ball's inside the Shrewsbury 30-yard line down to the 29. All right, set the linebackers for you now. I'm going to set the defensive backs. It's Brian Anderson, 82, Tommy Crossman, number 30, and Jimmy McManus, number 19. Same exact formation on the opposite side now. Man in motion from left to right. That's number 25, McCarthy. Here's the give to McGregor, a great cutback, and he's going to go in for the touchdown unless Tommy can catch him. And he's in for the touchdown. I'll tell you, that was a great cutback by Winston McGregor then.
Absolutely, John. The whole was defense well, and he just cut back to the up dive in.
All right, that's not a good thing.
Well, that was about as bad as it could happen. They came down and just drove the ball right down the field on us, and that long pass really set it all up. And really, Longmeadow came out, and they just been a house of fire. A little trouble with the snap, and it gets blocked. Blocked by Roby. Roby gets his hand on it. So there's something there that they can live with. And we'll be back in a minute here with the kickoff. And hold on a second here. We're going to read an MIAA announcement for you.
All right, the MIAA recognizes that high school activities teach the positive principles of life, self-discipline, perseverance, loyalty, how to set goals, and fair play. High school activities provide the foundation for life. The MIAA invites you to look at the most successful students in the school. You will see young people involved in athletics, speech, music, student council, and other co-curricular activities. You will see solid grade point averages and attendance records. You will see our leaders of tomorrow. That's why academics and school-sponsored activities are great curriculum partners.
Well, very well spoken, Johnny. Of course, the MIAA sponsors all of the Super Bowl events here, and they like us to read some of these promotional announcements to enhance the whole prospects of high school athletics, which, of course, we are all strong believers in here up in the announcers booth, as our children and nephews and nieces and our grandchildren and our great-grandchildren and everybody else is going to be playing at Shrewsbury High for the next millennium or so. Johnny Mastro. And here we go.
All right, kickoff down deep, right down the middle of the field, and it's picked up by, I believe that's Mario. Yes, it is. He tries to break to the outside, but there's five Longmeadow people there, and what killed that, Billy, was it was on the ground.
Yeah, and he just couldn't handle it cleanly, which is too bad. And so here we are. Now, this is the character test right off the bat. We've given up the early score. We gave him a long drive. We're starting off in poor field position. Again, can't lose your composure. You just got to take it easy, one play at a time, 1 minute at a time. And let's see what we come out with. This is going to put us a little bit back, though. Coach has got a lot of special plays lined up, but I don't think we're going to see a lot of them backed up here at our own 15.
All right, Leo brings them out. Sends wide receivers left and right, I formation behind. Man in motion is James Bonamo from left to right.
11 guys in the box.
There's the give to Mario off the right side. He's following Brian Robitaille. Picks up maybe 2 or 3 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
11 guys within 3 yards of the line of scrimmage. 11 men. Dennis, 3 yards. I'm telling you, within 3 yards. Watch this.
3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Well, Bill, that's true. And, bootlegs and rollouts could be the answer to that, because if Lee rolls out and looks for Bacardi coming off the line, that may open that up a little.
I think the key matchup on this line is going to be Brian Gator against that behemoth left outside tackle. All right, there's the pitch to Mario trying to go to the left side. He's got a great block. He could go down the sidelines. One man to get him, and he misses him. No flags on the play. Touchdown, Mario Johnson. And that's a 77-yard pickup by 80 yards. 80-yard pickup for Mario Johnson. Touchdown, Shrewsbury. And they come right back, and they say, Winston who?
Coach Wallace thought that they were going to have a lot of problems stopping Mario. He did not think, in looking at the films, that they had anybody that was going to be able to catch him, and you could see right there they didn't. So it is going to be a back and forth. We've both predicted a relatively high-scoring game, and, boy, it sure started off that way. There's only 7:02 left in the first quarter. One possession for each team, and offensive explosions.
Already, and there's only 4 minutes gone in the game. All right, Crossman to kick the extra point. Snap. Ball is down. Kick is up, and it is good. Shrewsbury goes on top. 7-6, 7:02 left in the first period. And I want to tell you something, Bill. How about the block James Bonamo gave Mario on that sweep? He had one guy out there. Jamie blocked him, and bang, Mario's gone.
Well, that's true, John. And actually, they had excellent pursuit from the inside, and Roby and the pulling guard there was able to seal off all the from the inside, and that's what got him down the side, and then James Bonamo just sprung him, and it was off to the races.
Okay, another MIA announcement here on sportsmanship. The emotion, excitement, and drama of high school athletics are captured in tournaments sponsored by the MIAA, as you can see. Competition in 32 different sports occurs throughout the school year, giving you a variety of opportunities to support young athletes in their quest for educational and athletic excellence. Please continue your support of young people throughout the year. And we're going to continue our support right here as we have an exciting 7-6 ball game. Shrewsbury's on top.
All right, and speed, as you know, that's been our forte. It's been all year. All right, Bacardi hits it down. This time down on the right sideline. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds, and it does. And and that means Shrewsbury's going to have to kick from their 35, Bill? Is that what the rule is? Or they get the ball at the 35, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll see what Longmeadow decides to do. I think it's a smart move and kicking away from McGregor and McCarthy. And, I would make us kick again, too. You got those two studs back there?
Well, absolutely, John. But, I think if we keep the ball low and kick it on the ground, it gives it that little bit of hesitation, and we can get some pursuit down there. This could be another of those Gardner games, Bill, because this is the way that one started.
Wow, this is amazing. They're not going to make us re-kick. I think that's ridiculous.
I mean, they just broke one for 95 yards on the last play, but it got called back on a penalty. I mean, why not make us kick and run and go through the whole thing all over again? I don't get it.
I'm going to try and set the defensive line for you as soon as I can. All right, they come out again with the man in the slot right, back split behind the quarterback. What's his name there? And there's the gift to McCarthy off the right side. He's got a big hole. He cuts back, and Greg Ward does a good job, holds his ground, but not until McCarthy picks up a first down.
Yeah, I'm not happy with the cutback lanes here. That talks to us being a little bit over-aggressive. We're over-pursuing. We're not staying in our assigned lanes, and that's got to be something that Coach Train has got to get. And you can see Coach Train getting very histrionical on the sidelines with his calls.
All right, here we go. Vincent brings them out again. Now there's only one setback behind him. They're running the Delaware wing T right here. And that's the gift of McGregor off the right side, and he's hit and dropped. Just barely missed by Dennis Ferrante. That's right. And there is a flag. That's going to be an offside. Chris Lynch on the tackle. Let's set the defensive line for you while we can. You got Landon Laporte, number 40, number 56, Tommy Segrin, number 89, Dennis Ferrante. You had number 51, Jesse Bergman in there just a little while ago, and number 43, captain and sackmeister, Jay Sweet. All right, offside Shrewsbury, and it's going to be a 1st and 5 for Longmeadow.
Yeah, that was unfortunately, I think, number 67. Who I mess up all the time, is Chris Lynch. He's anticipating, because that's like the second or third time. It looks like he's almost anticipating right before the snap, and I think he jumped in there a little quick. Well, there was a quick pitch. Here comes McGregor. He's got a hole. He's carrying people. He's driving through people. This guy is a tough runner. This guy is definitely a tough runner, and he's going to be – you can see why he carries the ball 20, 30 times a game. He breaks tackles. He hits the hole very hard. And the offensive line for Longmeadow is doing a good job right now pushing us off the ball.
Well, you notice, too, Billy, they've been running mostly to the right side, and that's where that number 78 is. And his name is Joe Mujali. They list him at 6 feet, 5 inches, 295 pounds, and he looks all of that. Okay. Here we go. There's the pitch this time to McCarthy. Now he's trying to cut back, and he slips, and he goes down, and he's hit by Chris Lynch and driven for a 2-yard loss. Well, that time, Billy, we stayed home a little bit better rather than over-pursuing.
Yeah, but I think we still got fortunate again. He slipped because I saw a big lane opening up again. I'm a little bit concerned about the amount of holes I'm seeing in that linebacker core once they have those cutback lanes. So I want to watch a little more carefully what the blocking scheme is. Are we taking ourselves out of the play, or are they just blocking us out of the play?
All right, Vincent brings him out again, Delaware wing T. He's got McGregor in the tailback position. McCarthy's on the left, and number 40's on the right. There's the fake to the give to McCarthy on the reverse. And Johnny Bacardi doing a great job sniffing that one out, dropping him for another 3 or 4 yard loss. Going to bring up 3rd down and 16. All right, Billy, another big play going to stop him here.
Yeah, this is a confidence booster right now for the Shrewsbury defense. They really needed to put a stop on here. Oh, no, I think I just saw a face mask. Yeah, 5 yard. That's too bad because not only does it change from third, it changes it from 3rd and long to 2nd and 10, gives them an extra down. That's too bad. I was just talking about how it looked like the Shrewsbury defense had finally stepped up a little bit on a couple of plays, and they need to stop them here to gain their confidence. Another score here could really shake Shrewsbury up.
That down mark is wrong.
No, they replay it then. Okay, Vincent brings it out, 2nd down and 10 after the face mask penalty. And again, McCarthy goes in motion. There's the give to McCarthy trying the right side. Jay Sweet misses him, and he slips again. McCarthy slips again, and only after a pickup of about 3 yards, 4 yards, going to bring up 3rd down and 6. I'll tell you, Jay had him right at the line of scrimmage again, just slipped.
Yeah, I think maybe we got to be a little conscious about the field conditions here, although it's very dry now, and it has been for a few hours. There was a lot of rain early today, and you look at what's happening. You know, maybe that's why they're getting those cutbacks. They're keeping their feet on a lot of the cutbacks, and we're slipping and sliding a little bit, and it's having an effect.
Well, Billy, the temperature is dropping, too, so it might be getting a little sick out there because of that water. Go ahead, John.
All right, Vincent says 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 and 1 to the right. Man in the slot right, straight back to pass. Looking over the middle, wide open is McCarthy. And he's all the way down to the 20-yard line, tackled by Tommy Crossman. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line of Shrewsbury.
Well, I have no idea what kind of a defense we were in, why we weren't expecting that pass, but the linebackers did not drop back in the zone at all. There was about 15 to 20 yards between Roby and Tommy Crossman, and the receiver just said, okay, I'll just walk right here and just stand there and wait for the ball.
He was a wide open. Obviously, we were playing a zone, some kind of a zone there, but the linebackers didn't drop. He was wide open. All right, Vincent back in signals now. McCarthy goes in motion from left to right, and we're offside again, it looked like. The gift to McGregor, he cuts back again. Oh, my God, this kid, I'll tell you, though, this kid can play. This kid can play. He's all the way down inside the 10, and it's going to be a 1st and goal for Longmeadow. Yeah, no flags. But then this kid can play. He makes people miss.
Absolutely, John. Well, now there's a flag on the play, and it's first down. And it's first and goal from about the 9, John. And yeah, he's slick. He's making a miss. We're watching his shoulders, and he's moving his hips, and we just got to step it up and wrap him up, as they say.
Yeah, it looks like we're doing too much arm tackling.
Oh, totally, Johnny. I mean, we're just reaching out thinking we're just going to grab him and pull him down or something like that. This guy's got to be hit and knocked off his pins. That's the only way you're going to get him down. Hey, there's less than 2:45 left in the first quarter.
All right, there's the gift to McCarthy, trying the right side again, being stretched out by Jay Sweet, chased down. He's hit and dropped after a pickup of about 3 yards down to the 5-yard line. It's going to bring up second down and goal. And as Billy said, 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Shrewsbury on top, 7-6, but Longmeadow knocking on the door.
Well, John, what seems to be getting our tacklers is they're using a hesitation. Like that time, McCarthy stopped, and our pursuit stopped also, except then he had quicker. He turns it on. He had quicker acceleration. He was able to beat the guy to the corner there. So we're just going to have to be a little, keep moving out to the outside when they're moving that way.
All right, second down and goal from the 5-yard line. Vincent, there's the give to McGregor right up the middle, and this time he's bot-opped by, looked like Chris Lynch was in on the play, and also must have been Tommy Segrin, yeah.
And we need a few more butt-ups because we're not really hitting people. We continue to keep reaching and grabbing, and that's not what we can afford. We've got to keep knocking them off their pins. Third down and goal from the 2-yard line with about a minute and a half left in the first quarter. Boy, I'll tell you, this is a big situation here if Shrewsbury can step up on defense.
Yeah, this is 4-down territory, I would think, too. All right, there's 2 men in the backfield again, and there's the quarterback keeper, and he goes in off of right guard. Looks like, touchdown, Longmeadow. 1:25 left in the first quarter, and Longmeadow goes back on top, 12-7 with a long, sustained drive. Just about all of it on the air, that 115-yard pass over the middle.
Right now, they're just controlling the line of scrimmage, and as we did talk about before the game, Johnny, where is the game usually won? It's usually won right on the line of scrimmage. Right now, they've got it. I mean, they're opening the holes. They're pushing us back. We're having a little problems, like I said, with over pursuit, and we're going to have to see what Coach Train comes up with if he's going to modify his defense a little bit.
Well, Bill, the other thing, if you notice, Longmeadow was going with an unbalanced line, and they were in a man in motion to the side that they're going to, and we just haven't made any adjustments to that yet.
All right, Vincent's going for the 2. There he goes, straight back to pass, looking over in the corner. He's got some room. He's trying to run right now. He's going to get in. No, he did not get in. Oh, yes, he did. All right, so Longmeadow goes on top, 14-7, 1:25 left in the first quarter. And we're going to give you another MIAA. The MIAA believes that interscholastic athletics are an extension of the classroom. Lessons are best learned when proper respect is accorded to all. Let your good sportsmanship show during this contest. Admission to an interscholastic event is a privilege, and with that privilege comes responsibility. Responsibility to conduct yourself in a manner where the competition is enjoyable for other fans and participants. All right, Bill. You were talking just before my little public service announcement there about the fact that we have to make some adjustments, and Coach Train has been very good at that all the way.
Yeah, right now they are really mixing it up extremely well on us, and they actually look like we did last week against Milford. Now, again, we've only had one possession, so we'll have to wait and see how many times we answer. But Johnny, they're mixing it up, pass and run. I mean, and where the run, they're going against, they're going strong side, and they're cutting back against the grain. And the pass plays have really been. I mean, if you think about it, the good as the running has been, it's the pass plays that have destroyed us. I mean, they had a 50, 60-yarder, another 30, 40-yarder that set up both their touchdowns, and their guys have been. I'm wide open, especially on that last drive.
And then, Bill, on top of it, their quarterback is big enough to scramble. And when you combine the 3, we're just gonna have to make some answers. All right, and here's the kickoff.
All right, Billy Orfley picks it up this time down the left side. He's trying to go to the left. He's got a great block. He could go. He could go all the way. Billy Orfley, no flags on the play. All the way in for the touchdown. Billy Orfley with about an 85-yard touchdown return of the kickoff. And look at this, folks. We're still in the first quarter. We've already had 27 points scored. Unbelievable.
Billy Orfley just gets this crowd rocking and rolling, and he answers immediately. And, boy, this is going to be an offensive extravaganza tonight, folks. Holy macaroni. 1 minute and 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Shrewsbury pulls within 14-13. Billy off a lead, about an 85-yard touchdown return on that kickoff. Oh, my explosiveness, Johnny. And here we go looking for the extra point. And what do we got here? A timeout, Shrewsbury, as we catch our breath here as we're out of control. And we'll be right back.
Oh, baby!
Oh, baby! Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
We had a timeout on ours.
Oh, there's the kick by Tommy Crossman, and it's good. And we tie the game 14-14, 1:08 left in the first quarter. And here we are in here, we're all celebrating, and we don't even see Tommy kick the extra point. So Shrewsbury, I'll tell you, it's just been back and forth so far, Bill.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't want this game to go this way. I want us to put a stop on now defensively, and we need to make a statement here. We know we can answer. I'll tell you, our speed is really dynamite right now, but their play selection, our defense has been out on the field all day. Our offense hasn't taken one snap, two snaps, and the first quarter is almost over. So we need to look forward to the defense stepping up here and getting the offense on the field, controlling the ball.
Well, that's a big point, Billy, because their strength seems to be their offensive line is big and can pound on ours. Defensive players, and we don't want them out long, but it's great to answer back every time the other team scores. John, you wouldn't want anything else than this in a championship match. It's round against round and prize fighter and knockout punch, and it's a great thing.
Knock him out, drag him out. Okay, Bugatti in for his, third kickoff in the first quarter. All right, this is down deep and long. This time it's going to, and it goes over number 21's head. That's a live ball. Oh, and it goes into the end zone for a touchback. And Longmeadow is going to get the ball all the way out to the 20. And Brian Wright was the one, gentleman. And there it is, Bill. There's the slippery field again.
It's really having an impact, and that's why I think the offense is having such a big edge here. And the big plays and the footing is just a little bit treacherous. The offense knows where they're going. The defense doesn't know where they're going. And it's been an edge right now for no question, for whichever team has the ball. So it's, let's see, we got about 1 minute and 1 second left in the first quarter. And we've got a tie ball game here at 14. And, boy, I predicted 27-20. You predicted what?
33-19.
33-19. Oh, my God. We're gonna be 58-57 or something here. Holy cow.
36.
No, it's too late, Dennis. Now you you get no prediction at the end of the first quarter when it's 14-14, unless you say the score is going to be 6-3.
All right, Dennis thinks 6-3. We win. He gets to that by default. All right, so Vincent's going to bring him out and start again this Longmeadow offense. We haven't been able to stop them yet. 1st and 10 at their own 20. All right, looks like we're still in the 5-3 here. The 2 defensive ends and the 3 down linemen. All right, Vincent back and signals man in motion, number 21. Here's the inside handoff to number 40. We have no clue who that is. And a nice tackle by number 58, Greg Ward, and, number 82, Brian Anderson. Stambowski is number 41. No, number 40, Bill. They don't have number 40 listed. Oh, it's Stambowski. Okay. All right, so that's a pickup of about 8. No, we'll call it 7. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 3. Bill, our defense, there you're right. They're cutting against the grain. We're not going to be able to, we got to be able to stop them.
Yeah, again, Coach Train is going to have to come up with something here and keep our boys home. And, well, let's see if the linebackers are blitzing here. Maybe they got to just stay home a little bit more, Johnny.
All right, Vincent brings them out 2 wide receivers to the right. Delaware wing T. Number 21 goes in motion. There's the give, trying the right side. Jay Sweet just gets badapped out of the way, and he's finally tackled on the play by number 82, Brian Anderson, 2nd tackle in a row. That's a pickup of about 17, 18 yards.
Oh, no, we are getting annihilated right now on the line. I just watched some of our linebackers get driven 50 yards downfield. I'm telling you, especially on that right side, they are just blowing our doors off at this particular moment in time. And I don't know what we don't have an answer right now because we're just being out physical. Well, that's the end of the first quarter. And Shrewsbury 14, Longmeadow 14. We'll be back in a minute.
They went balanced that time, I'll tell you. They went balance
All right, so Longmeadow's all the way out to their 41-yard line.
Hey, guys.
We got fans in front of us here. Okay. Get out of the way. All right, Vincent brings them out. Delaware wing team in motions McCarthy. There's the give to number 41. That's Stambowski. And another 12-yard pickup, and they're just eating up chunks of yardage, Bill. We can't answer them right now. We haven't called. Oh, but there's Brian Robitaille. I was just going to say, I haven't called Roby's name all game.
No, we are not. We are getting blocked off the ball, and we are not tackling well either. I mean, the blocking really is doing a good job, but even when we're in a position to make the tackle, we're not making a tackle. We're not wrapping up. I'm telling you, I'm watching. Just watch, Johnny, the amount of arms that are reaching out instead of attacking and driving and butt-hopping, we're reaching and grabbing.
Could be some of the slipping, too, Bill. You know, we haven't played in sneakers all year either. All right, Vincent. Fumble. Ball's on the ground, and it's picked up by Vincent, and he falls forward for maybe a yard. It's going to bring up second down and 9. Well, maybe that's a way to stop him.
Absolutely, John. Their offensive line, Bill, is just, I've been looking at the size. They're all over 200 pounds, and they seem quick as well. And they're just firing off the ball, and with the slipping and sliding that's happening because the defense is trying to react, we're just having some problems here. But I'm sure Coach Train will make some adjustments, and we'll be fine.
All right, Billy Orfley checks in for Jimmy McManus at left cornerback. All right. Two wide receivers to the left this time. One man in the backfield, one man out in the wing. There's the fake. He's straight back to pass, looking down the middle of the field, wide open. Again, there's nobody within 20 yards of him, Bill. And another first down. There's McGregor. There's nobody there. Where's the linebacker?
They know exactly. It's almost like they know exactly when we're going to blitz and exactly what to call when they do blitz. And, it's a perfect call. These intermediate pass plays going for 20, 25, and 30 yards without a soul. I mean, we're lucky he fell down, or he would have got another 15 or 20 yards if not broken it.
Yeah, they had a blocker in front of him. There was two guys there, actually. It was McGregor on the underneath, and I think it was what you say his name is, the 41. He was out there, Stambowski. He was out there behind him, for crying out loud. He could have thrown it to either one of them. And we'll be back after the timeout as Shrewsbury calls the timeout. We got to read another one of these. A key timeout right there. I really do think that our defense needed to be calmed down, settled down a little bit. We got to try and get some answers here.
Yeah, we need some new answers, and I tell you, I think maybe one of the tricks that Billy and the kids used to do back in '97, every once in a while, Alan Richards would say, man, throw an extra guy out there, maybe they won't notice.
Hey, maybe we could try that. All right, here we go. Vincent brings him out. He says he's got the Delaware wing ting man in the slot left. That's McCarthy in motion. There's the gift of McGregor right up the middle off the left side, and a nice play. Brian Robitaille says, how do you do, Winston McGregor? And there's a flag on the play, and that's probably a holding call where it was thrown, Bill.
Yeah, I hope it's a holding or a motion. No, oh no. There's something going on. They're doing something with the cadence, Johnny. I think they're doing like a hut. And then what they're doing is they're not even snapping on the hut. They're snapping in between the huts. I think that's what's happening because we continue, even the ones we haven't got called, it looks like we've been almost offside 3 or 4 other times. That really hurts. We finally make a good play. I'll tell you what was interesting there, though. Coach Train, I figure, call a timeout, settles him down. He'll play much more conservative. Both outside linebackers blitz, and Roby is wide open to make a tackle. He hasn't backed off at all.
All right, here we go. Vincent brings him out again now with a 1st and 5. Delaware wing tee and a wide receiver to the left. There's the inside give to number 21. He's wide open, and he's hit and dropped by both Brian Robitaille and Brian Anderson, but not until he picks up about another 12, 13 yards.
Well, I know where Wallace got his offensive mind now. If you look at what's going on here with Coach Alex Roscoe here, this looks just like what we would do. I mean, it's just confusion. We don't know what's coming. Our defense doesn't know what's coming. We're over-pursuing, overreacting. Their play selection right now is excellent. Their line is blocked. Right now they're on an offensive onslaught. We can't stop them.
All right, Vincent brings him out again. 1st down at the 16-yard line of Shrewsbury. There's the give to McGregor, and he's dropped. in the backfield by Greg Ward and Tommy Segrin. Both of them stepping up and dropping them for about a 4-yard loss. Bill, this is a key. We got to stop them. The game's 13 minutes old right now, and our offense has been on the field for about 22 seconds.
Yeah, we really, the physical nature of this game right now still is clearly on Longmeadow's side. The strategy, the driving, everything's on Longmeadow's side. But can they continue to do this without turning it over, without making any mistakes? That's the key, and it's second and long.
All right, loss of 3 on the play, 2nd and 13. 2 wide receivers out to the right. And Vincent goes straight back to pass, looking for the little screen. And, oh, no, I can't believe he didn't call intentional grounding. And who's there but the 2 DNs, Landon and Jay Sweet.
Well, John, Landon Laporte just came from the blind side, and Vincent never saw him coming, was able to make the tackle. And, John, that was close to a fumble.
Yeah, but that screen was well set up. I'll tell you, it's just that speed and quickness between Jay and Landon, Vincent just didn't have enough time.
We didn't bite on it. We didn't bite on it either, though, Johnny. The linebackers in the D-line held off on that screen.
All right, Vincent, 3rd down and 13, straight back to pass again. The rush is on. Landon Laporte with the sack in the backfield for another loss of about 3 yards, and there's a big defensive play.
Enormous play by Landon Laporte. Really knocks him out of field goal range, puts him in a 4th and 14 or 15. Really an enormous play by Landon Laporte. And this time he got in there and he didn't let go. He grabbed onto the quarterback, wouldn't let him out of his grasp. Big play, and that could really, really turn the tide here for us. Finally, we need a defensive stop with 7 minutes left in the half. And again, Johnny, Longmeadow owning the ball for all but 2 offensive plays. Incredible.
You know what's incredible to me, Billy, is they're running the ball up the field 10 yards at a time, and then they start throwing. I don't get it. All right, 4th down, and we'll call it 16. Straight back to passes. Vincent looking down the middle of the field. He's wide open. Touchdown. And that's just a blown coverage there. Oh, well, no. We had a linebacker guarding him, right? Then, is that what happened?
Well, that's it, John. They're taking that wing back and putting him out in the slot, and we are not reacting. We're trying to cover that with a linebacker, but the linebacker's not coming out and playing him. He's actually just playing off the DN's back, and that play's going to be wide open every time. If you don't get to the quarterback, then he's going to walk right in, and that's exactly what happened.
That's inexcusable, though. That is absolutely inexcusable on a 4th down and 14 play to let him get 17, 18 yards for a touchdown. Really, we needed to be much deeper in coverage. We should have had 4 or 5 guys in the end zone to make sure that couldn't happen. Here they go for 2 again, and he goes back, and again, wide open. Johnny, you asked before why they continue to pass. I'll tell you, I think the passing is just as open as the running. And right now, they're just owning us offensively. There's a flag, and let's see what this is going to be. Looks like it's going to be irrelevant in terms of the play, and it must be against us on the kickoff. And with 6:40 left in the half, we'll be back.
Billy.
That's ducked at the end of the extra point somewhere, and they tacked on 15 yards, so Longmeadow's going to be kicking from the Shrewsbury 45-yard line, and a very good chance they'll just boom it right out of the end zone. Coach Wallace had told us that Longmeadow does like to go for 2. He thought they might not kick at all today, and now by going for 2, they've jumped up to a 22-14 lead. And I'm very, very concerned about the longevity. Oh, here they come. Onside kick. And, oh, man.
Onside kick.
We had it. We had it for a minute, and we just plain lost it. We weren't ready. We were not ready. You got to give Longmeadow credit right now. They are pulling out every trick in the book. They're doing it all, and really, we should have been more prepared for that. When you're kicking from our 45-yard line, again, we were not ready. We didn't have our hands team out, and only one guy went for the ball. He had it, but unfortunately, it got knocked away.
Well, he got bowled over, Bill. I believe it was number 75 who got his hands on the ball, and he just got bowled over by 14 guys. There was nobody there. All right, so this is a big turn of events. 6:35 left in the first half, and Vincent brings him out. He's got the Delaware wing team in the right slot. Stembowski give to McCarthy on the reverse again. He's got another big hole. Billy Awfully chasing him down and dropping him after a pickup of about 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. And I'll tell you, Bill, we don't stop him here, we're in big trouble.
They own us right now. I mean, again, and our defense has been out on the field all day, and that onside kick, again, puts us in a position with 6 minutes left in the half. We've had 2 offensive plays from the line of scrimmage, a 3-yard gain and an 80-yard touchdown by Mario, and then we had the 85-yard kickoff by Billy. We can't get our hands on the ball. Our defense is exhausted, and here they are again driving down at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, Billy, we decided to keep stats in this game, and here we are, 17 minutes in, and we only got 3 things down on the sheet. All right, there's the give to McGregor off the left side. Again, he cuts back a huge hole, and where I'm tackling him again, and finally, Billy Orfley comes through and grabs him and drives him down, as well as Brian Robitaille. And there's another 1st and goal, and I'll tell you, if Longmeadow goes up 30-14, boy, we're in big trouble.
And again, I'm not going to bring back shades of 97, but the sad part about what we're seeing here is early in the first half of the 97 game, one of the things that absolutely killed us was our inability to make tackles. We were in the backfield. We were at the point of the attack. We were at the play, and we were not making tackles. And I hate to tell you, but right now, quite a bit of the time, that's exactly what's happening here.
Yeah, they're just playing smash mouth football. There's McGregor again, right up the middle, and he's in for the touchdown. Longmeadow goes up 28-14, 5:12 left in the first half.
Well, John, he's a big, strong back, and he just went off. He just went off tackle that time between the guard and the center, and made a little cutback, and he went to 7 yards into the end zone.
Yeah, Billy and I just talking. Their line is great. I mean, when you got a kid that's 6'5", 290 on the right side, and like Dennis said, all the other kids are what? They're in the 220s, right? Then
Quarterback is 200.
the quarterback's 200 pounds. So Vincent again coming out, trying for 2, trying to put Longmeadow up 30-14, 5:12 left. And there's a walk-in by Winston McGregor, and Longmeadow goes up 30-14. Oh my God, what a turn of events here!
And that time they lined off number 78, Muljali, and on the left side, left tackle, and he just nailed him. We'll be back in a minute.
All right, good sportsmanship is defined by the MIAA as the creation of an atmosphere of courtesy and fair play. Please do your part. Okay, so Shrewsbury, hopefully we're going to be able to get the ball and run more than 2 plays here. And we got Mario, Billy, and Tommy Crossman back deep. And they're back deep to receive number 32's kick for Longmeadow. And he squibs it down the middle of the field. It's going to be picked up by Mario. He's going to the right side. He fakes to Billy. He should have given it to him. Billy was wide open.
Oh, I can't even believe that. Billy's real frustrated. You can see absolutely nobody bid on the fake at all. Not one person went to Billy. Every single person went to Mario, and if that was that would have been gone. Yeah, George Morris looking at us here saying, oh, my God, that's exactly what would have happened here. Well, Shrewsbury finally gets to have the ball on offense here, and Lee's going to be getting his, 3rd play of the entire game here, Johnny. It's really unbelievable.
All right, Lee brings him out, sends 2 wide receivers to the right. That's Ferrante and Bonamo. I formation, Roby and Mario. This is only the 2nd time I've said that all day. There's the give to Roby right up the center. And he's hit and driven down, but he keeps moving, and he picks up probably 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 7.
Well, this is a good thing here. We need to do exactly what we're doing. I don't want anything outside. Don't go out of bounds. Drive the ball. Eat the whole rest of the 2nd quarter up, and don't let them touch the ball again until we try to come up with some kind of an answer. I mean, the optimum situation for us here is try to score once more before the half, but do not give them the ball again.
Well, the other side of that, too, Bill, give your defense a chance to get a breather.
All right, 2nd down and 6. Here we go. We go to the split backs this time. Lee barking signals. There's the fake to Billy up top, and Mario gets the pitch, and he's dropped for a loss of 5 yards. Boy, you think they were ready for that, Bill?
Yeah, that really wasn't well executed. Again, I always get nervous when we run the option because I just don't think it's – but, it's not our bread and butter play, but it's a different look. And, again, usually Terry's doing one thing to set up another. But, unfortunately, that puts us in a 3rd and long now and not where we want to be.
Yeah, we're going to call it 3rd down and 11. Ball's all the way back inside the 20 down to the 19. All right, Lee sends wide receivers left and right. That's James and Dennis. He's straight back to pass, looking for Jamie on the slant. He's got it. And he's going to be short of the 1st down, but I'll tell you, that was a nice play. Dennis, did you notice that time that the cornerbacks are playing on the outside shoulder?
Yes, they are, John. And Lero Hudson, who made the great play in the play before, had nobody in front of him. That time he took him on the outside, but he pushed them back to the inside where their linebackers were dropping in a deep zone. So it's 4th and 3, and John's going to have to punt.
Yeah, this is bad, very bad right now. 5 plays, 5 offensive plays we've run now. Johnny Bacardi. Watch for the fake here. No, in the.
Terry got a timeout. We're short guys.
Billy says we're short guys, and Terry got a timeout. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah, it was timeout, Shrewsbury. And I'm going to read you another one of these MIAA things that I got to get out of the way. Ethics, integrity, and respect are values important in our daily lives. In high school sports, they are translated into the word sportsmanship. The MIAA believes sportsmanship is one of the strongest educational lessons and lifetime values taught by interscholastic athletics. Okay, here we go. 4th down, and we'll call it 4. John McCarty backs deep to punt. It's a fake. He's got Roby wide open. I told you. I called it.
He crazy. You know, I'll tell you, I think he's crazy, but, you know, he doesn't call those crazy plays unless there's a reason to. And obviously what he saw was he waited till the last second on that last play before calling the timeout. He saw what the linebacker was going to do. He's saying, no way are they going to be ready for me to do this insanity, so I'll be insane.
And Johnny Bacardi hitting Brian Robitaille again. 3 for 3.
And, John, great fake by John Bacardi that time. He actually stepped up and then just pulled the ball up and let it go.
There's the pitch to Mario trying the left side. He's got Roby in front of him, and he's hit and dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Just too many white shirts out there, not enough blues.
Well, John, there was like 7 white shirts at the point of attack on that play. So, as Bill said, we're going to kind of have to go smash mouth and go off tackle because their pursuit is excellent.
You know what else we got to do? We got to start throwing the ball. Let's face the facts here, Bill.
Yeah, but we've only had like 6 plays, and I don't want to throw too much because you want to eat up the clock and not give the ball to their offense. That's the tough part.
All right, Lee, ball's on the ground, and Longmeadow's got it. First time all year.
First snap problem all year long had to come right now. Unfortunately, 2:10 left in the half. And a critical turnover in our own territory. Just as we make the big play that looks like it might be a momentum turner, we make a critical error. And again, first bad snap of the entire year.
You know, it looked to me like Lee was backing out there, Bill, and that's why maybe the snap just didn't get there. Well, I'll tell you, our defense has got to make a play now. We got to stop them. We got to show that we can stop them. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first half. Down 16, 30-14, Longmeadow. And now we're going to get a timeout from Longmeadow, and we'll be back after this. All right, Vincent brings him out again. He's got a wide receiver, 2 wide receivers left, man, wide receiver right, man in the slot left. There's the give to McGregor right up the middle. Oh, my God, a humongous hole and a pickup of another 16 yards and 15 yards, and it's going to be 1st and 10 inside the 25-yard line.
Well, just listen to this offensive line. Senior, 195. Senior, 195. Junior, 205. Senior 240 and a senior 295. And that may be a little bit of the problem we're having is they're just beating us off the ball.
That's the whole enchilada.
And Tommy Seagren comes
Yeah, this ain't about coaching right now. This ain't about anything except getting just manhandled on the line of scrimmage. And again, they're back to pass. This time, we get our hands up. Dennis Ferrante blocks the pass. But I'll tell you, it's a good thing he did because the guy was wide open in the slot again. But this is the situation we're in, Johnny. We're trying to bring extra guys up to the line to try to deal with their running game because we're getting blown away. And as we do that and bring the linebackers up and try to give extra run support, then they just go to the pass play and there's a guy wide open because we don't have enough guys to cover everybody in the backfield.
And then we adjusted Billy to cover the men in the slot, and it left no linebackers in the middle, so they ran McGregor 205 right up the middle, and there's nobody there but Tommy Crossman to make the tackle.
Directly behind the
All right, and Shrewsbury takes a timeout. Winning, the number one syndrome, can be the number one problem in interscholastic athletics. The MIAA contends that high school athletics are truly educational in nature. Among the values learned are those associated with good sportsmanship. Being number one in sportsmanship is educationally more important than being number one. All right, so Shrewsbury takes another timeout, and thankfully we see Tommy Seagren, our probably heaviest player at 260 pounds, coming back into the game. And Bill, we've got to stop them. 1:44 left in the half. If they march in here right now, for all intents and purposes, I think we may hear some singing from the TV guys on the Longmeadow side.
Yeah, I hate to say it, Johnny, but I agree. Right now, again, we are just getting so dominated. I did not think we could get dominated like this. We had heard from Coach Wallace that this team was very similar in size to ours, but I think he was looking under a different magnifying glass or something than we are, because they really are much bigger and stronger on the line, and they really are just taking it to us right now.
All right, Vincent, 4 wide receivers. Hits McCarthy out in the flat, wide open, and he's driven down to the ground by number 58, Greg Ward, and number 33, Brian Robitaille. He's all the way down inside the 15-yard line, very close to a first down. I think they're going to have to give it to him. Minute 36 left to go in the half, and we haven't been able to stop the run. We haven't been able to stop the pass, Bill.
No, again, I know it's going to sound redundant, but you see what it is what it is. And when you control the line of scrimmage, you control the game, and that's what Longmeadow's doing. And in all honesty, we're very fortunate that we had those 2 big plays to keep us in this game, because, again, the one time we did hold the ball for any period of time, we couldn't sustain a drive. So it looks like it's going to be a first down, and Johnny Mastro call that. And, again, only 1:36 left in the half. And just critical mass for Shrewsbury. Somehow, if they can survive this onslaught and get out of this half without another score, maybe they can regroup. But right now, they're really in the danger zone.
All right, Vincent brings them out. 1st and 10 inside the Shrewsbury 15-yard line. This time he's got all the men in tight in the Delaware wing tee. Looks like we put in an extra. Nick Ferrante in for Greg Ward, trying to control a little bit more speed, trying to control that outside stuff. All right, there's the give to McGregor right up the middle again. Oh, my God. He just leapt right over Brian Anderson.
And Brian Anderson's like 6'2", and McGregor just did a pole vault over Brian Anderson. Just a phenomenal play. Gets down inside the 1. And right now, it's just all Longmeadow all the time. And they're going to take a timeout. They are just dominating the point of attack. And Shrewsbury right now just does not have an answer in any way, shape, or form. Well, 1st and goal, 1:30 left in the half. And if they're going to score, I hope they do it right away. Give us a minute and a half. Give us a chance to possibly go in and answer one more score before halftime. McGregor, for the second time. I mean, when I say untouched, you got to look at. Jay Sweet was 15 yards deep in the end zone. Tommy Crossman, Jimmy McManus, the linebacker. There was nobody. They were all just driven off the ball.
Billy, he could have crawled in. I'm telling you what, he walked. He didn't even have to run into the end zone. And Longmeadow goes on top, 36-14. 1:26 left in the first half. And Shrewsbury just hasn't had any answers right now on defense. And I'll tell you, the size of this line doesn't bode well for us in the second half either. I don't know if we can stop them, and we haven't yet. They've touched the ball 6 times. They've scored 6 times. All right, 2 points, Vincent. There's the give to McGregor off the right side, and he's hit and dropped by a host of Shrewsbury tacklers. Johnny Bacardian on the play, Chris Lynch, Brian Robitaille, Landon Laporte, and Dennis Ferrante. And we'll be back with the hold on, Dennis wants to talk.
Well, John, that was the first gang tackle we've had, and it's 1:26 left in the second quarter. So hopefully we're going to start doing a little more gang tackling, because if we don't, it's a long day. And we'll be right back after this.
All right, Divine, set to kick off again. Mario, Billy, and Tommy Crossman back deep for us so far. Between the kickoff return and the 80-yard run by Mario, that's been our offense all game. Billy awfully had an 85-yard return. All right, here's the kick from Divine, right down the middle of the field again, going to Mario. He picks it up. He fakes to Billy, and nobody goes with Billy again. And nobody even, Look at, looks like, it looked like Billy was supposed to get it there, and because everybody came to this side.
Again, I think they're just going for Mario. It doesn't make any difference. They basically ignored Billy. They said, we're going to make sure Mario doesn't score on us. And maybe they haven't watched a lot of game film of Billy, because, if he gets the ball, obviously we've seen what he can do all year long. Well, we have one small chance at redemption here with 1:18 left. We have to come up with a score. We're down 22 points, have shown absolutely no ability whatsoever to stop this unbelievable Longmeadow offense. And here's Leo with the pitch to Mario. And I think that might be an effect play. Let's wait and see. I would not be surprised if the next play is a halfback option pass by Mario Johnson. You heard it here.
Oh, the prognosticator is coming out. Yeah, you think so, huh? He might know something that we don't know. Dennis, if you noticed on that play, as soon as Lee pitched the ball, there was 5 Longmeadow kids going to Mario.
What better time for a halfback option pass?
Well, Bill pays the coach to get the extra tips, so that's why you and I are left out.
All right, exact same formation this time. There's the pitch to Mario. This time trying to go off tackle. He breaks a couple of tackles and gets all the way out to the 27-yard line. 26, 27-yard line is going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, they're playing the 2-deep zone, but again, I still think if they throw, it's down to 24. We're letting the clock run out. It looks like. Well, again, I think it's still a great time for a halfback option pass. I really do. Even now, the safety's real deep. All right, Leo, straight back to pass, looking on the fly to Bonamo. He's got it. He got it. Oh no, they say incomplete. Not a good call, I don't think. I think he clearly had possession. He caught the ball, went out of bounds. They blew their call, but I don't know if it makes a big difference because there's only 6 seconds left. Would have given us one more play. Now we're actually going to have to punt.
I'll tell you, that was a nice catch by Jamie, too, down the sidelines. He beat his man, and just as the man went to tackle him, he dropped the ball.
Well, John, he had 2 steps down. He had possession of the ball, and then they knocked it out of bounds. That should have been, Shrewsbury should have retained possession at the spot of the ball, and now we're going to have to punt.
All right, 4th and 6, and this is not good either, I'll tell you. Keep the ball in bounds. Who knows? They got McGregor back there? Oh, they got nobody back there. All right, so Bacardi gets the punt.
Flag down.
And the flag is down on the play. And I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's motion against us or... yes, it is. It's motion against Shrewsbury. So it's going to bring... they let 1.4 seconds go off the clock. Of course, it doesn't matter. It's going to be 4th and 11. And John Bacardi's going to punt. And no, they're still not sending anybody back. If I were them, I'd go back there.
Yeah, it seems like they could reasonably get another score here. But maybe they don't want to take a chance on a fumble or a muff or anything like that. With a 3-score lead, this is probably the smart thing to do. JB back to punt. I think we had another motion penalty. Luckily, they didn't call it. And let's see. Ooh, that was interesting. See that could have hit that number 32. Could have went right into Brian Anderson's hands and run it all the way back. Well, I'll tell you, that's the end of the first half. A very, very tough first half for Shrewsbury as they were physically dominated by a very, very tough Longmeadow team. And we find ourselves down Longmeadow 36, Shrewsbury 14 at the half. We'll be back after halftime.
For the second half to go, about a minute left in halftime festivities. Shrewsbury's going to go out on the field. The captains for the last time again, James Bonamo, Johnny Bacardi, Jay Sweet, and Brian Robitaille Jr. Heading out to the middle of the field to greet the Longmeadow captains. And Shrewsbury's going to get the ball to start the second half. And Dennis, we got to go right down and score.
Well, that's it, John. It's the second half. It's the last game of the season for both teams. Now you got to pull out all your stops and just go. We need to maintain ball control, but we need to score because we have to make up 22 points.
Well, ball control is going to be awful tough, Dennis. Those linemen on the Longmeadow side are just pushing us off the ball and absolutely controlling the line of scrimmage. I'm going to read my last MIAA ditto here. Picking up a whistle may be the best thing you could ever do. In picking up a whistle, you may be picking up a student who needs a role model. In your own community, there is a need, especially for women and minorities, for coaches and game officials. For more information, contact your local high school athletic director or the MIAA. All right, Billy, Dennis and I just briefly talking here about the size difference and how much Longmeadow's just really pushing us around.
Yeah, I got to admit, I'm really sad about this. We were hoping that we had heard, again, the size thing, that they were going to be very close to us. And right now, their size is just taking its toll on us. They've been really taking control of the line of scrimmage, which is always a big key. Again, you can't even pick one key point in that entire first half. But that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, which is a lack of discipline, which is something we really have not shown all year, really, really hurt us because it gave them the opportunity, even even though they were still driving and they were ahead at the time, that gave them that extra score that just really buried us, kept our defense back on the field again, and it really hurt us. So we got Mario and Billy deep again, and let's see if we pull something off. We've had a couple of chances here. Now we are going to, let's see, and we're going to get the fake. No, it's the reverse fake. Mario's got it again. You know, I'll tell you, that's the third time, and Mario's handled it all 3 times, and in my mind, if he gave it off all 3 times, we would have had bigger gains than if he kept it, and, you know, fake reverse is no good if you always just fake it. We needed to pull off one of those, and I think right there might not have been a bad time either. But anyway, it's kind of, look at the atmosphere, though. Here it is, nighttime. Again, just kind of huge crowd from Shrewsbury, not many from Longmeadow. Again, kind of reminiscent of 97 again. We played in the lights at night, and Leo's going to bring them out now out of the eye with Roby and Mario in the backfield. And there's the pitch to Mario. He's got a little room, drives forward, picks up about 4 yards. And again, Shrewsbury absolutely has to do this for about the next 5-6 minutes. Control the clock, control the ball, eat it up, keep the Longmeadow defense on the field.
We need to do it for a little bit quicker than 5 or 6 minutes. We're down 3 scores. Yeah, you're right. It's not too drive the ball. He's telling me, Billy's saying drive the ball.
Well, actually, John, if you look out there now, there's no longer 10 men in the box. Now they're dropping 2 guys deep and playing 7 men in the box. They're going to give a little up front to take away the big play.
Johnson down the left side.
And Mario gets a good block that time from the pulling guard, number 57, Nick Dion, and he picks up. He's out close to the first down. Yep, it is a first down.
Yeah, really, Johnny. It is important, I think, that we keep the ball and we drive it and hold it for long periods of time. You know, let's let their defense stay on the field for an entire half and see if it changes it around a little bit. You know, again, we're only having like 3 guys go both ways, so we need to have our offense on the field and give our defense a blow.
All right, I'm gonna say let's look for the pass this time. All right, wide receivers left and right, I formation behind Lee, barking signals. Now John Bacardi moving from the right to the left, and Longmeadow switching around. There's the pitch to Mario, trying to the left side again. He's got a little bit of a room. He's still on his feet, and he falls forward for about 7 or 8 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 3. Dennis, good second effort by Mario there. He was hit just about at the line of scrimmage and just kept going forward.
Yeah, good leg moving that time, John, and we had good numbers at the point of attack as well, and he was able to punch through and make it 2nd down and 4.
All right, 2nd down and 4. Shrewsbury moving the ball just to start this second half. 9 minutes, 10 seconds left, and John Bacardi now moves from the left over to the right. Here's the lead. There's the pitch to Mario, trying the right side this time, and he's hit and dropped right about at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a pickup of a yard. It's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, that Stampowski, who they didn't even give us his right number in the program, has been all over the place offensively and defensively. Number 40, not a big guy, but he's been making a big impact on this game. No gain, unfortunately, on that for Mario. It's going to be 3rd down. Although I'd give him a yard. Come on, give us a yard there. 3rd and 3, Johnny.
Yeah, who the heck's doing the spotting up here? All right. James Benamo to the near side left. That's Dennis Ferrante wide right. 3rd down and 3. Big play. I formation behind Leo. There's the fake. The play action. Leo rolling out. He's got a lot of room. He's going to run for the 1st down. Tucking in. Good job. Oh, and that's a penalty. Where's the flag there? He's hit out of bounds. No flag, Billy. Oh, what's that? They haven't had a flag against them all game.
My wife, Patricia, was very upset at halftime, wondering why all the laundry was coming against us and none was going the other way. But I'll tell you, that was a close call. But in general, in that first half, we deserved the laundry, and they didn't. Again, sometimes when you're being outplayed all the time, it is when you're grabbing, holding, and you're doing some of those little things that end up causing you to get those flags. All right, we go to split backs now. Let's see, it's Mario and Roby, I believe. And Leo snap back all the signals, and it's a cross buck to Roby. He's got room. He's got the corner. A nice block. 57. Can he make it? And Roby in for the touchdown. No flags on the play. 50-yard. Beautiful little trap there. A little cross buck with Roby. And where did that speed come from, Roby? We say Roby has no speed. Roby got big speed, Johnny.
Where'd that come from? All right, number 33. But I want to tell you something. The guy who sprung him, number 57, Dennis, Nick Dion, on a cross coming back against the grain, just absolutely annihilated that cornerback that was trying to catch Roby.
And John, foot speed too. He outran number 12, who's their big quarterback. Of course, he could be tired because he was out in the field the whole first half. Great play.
All right, so Shrewsbury trying to get their 21st point on the board. Snap. Ball is down. Tommy Crossman kicks it up and good. And with 8:05 left in the third quarter, Shrewsbury down 36-21. And Billy.
Well, that was really important. I mean, that now it takes it out of the 97 mode right away. They come back out in the third quarter. They jump right back in the game. Now it's not that far-fetched. Again, they still got to find some clue, some way of handling this explosive Longmeadow offense. Frankly, I just don't know if they can do it. Oh, we got some fans screaming here. Oh, okay, they're getting him up. Bill Picard, George Morris trying to get the boys rocking and rolling.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something right now. Don't be surprised that we see an onside kick. Why not? Billy, at this point, why not?
I think they'd be ready for it. I don't know. Again, no, I don't want to do it. No, we can't let them drive. Now, we got to make them drive 70 yards, 75 yards, and hopefully they get a turnover because they haven't turned the ball over once.
Yeah, they do. Dennis is right. They got all hands guys up front. They know they got 7 guys within 10 yards of the 10-yard neutral zone there. All right, John Bacardi to kick. And it is the onside kick.
Oh,
we might get. Oh, and we got a bad bounce. I don't know, though. We haven't seen any indication yet from any of the referees. Nobody said who's got the ball. Tommy Crossman saying we got it. We haven't seen any indication. Now, Longmeadow. The Stripes people say Longmeadow's got the ball. I'll tell you, I told you.
But a beautifully executed kick as well. It was absolutely perfect. And I'll tell you, we had the ball popped loose, and unfortunately, it just bounced right into one of their hands. Well, okay, but they got the ball at the 45-yard line, and that's why I wasn't really ready to do it yet. I was waiting for a little more desperation. I didn't want to give them this good field position at this time. I wanted to earn their drives a little bit longer.
But still, Billy, we have to prove that we can close them down, Dennis. Yep. All right, Vincent brings him out. He's got the Delaware wing team in wide left. There's the give to number 40 off the left side, and he's hit and dropped at the line of scrimmage by Greg Ward.
Oh, we got 2 guys down hurt here, John. They got wrapped up. Ferrante and I can't see the number on. It might be Tommy Seagren. They got their legs wrapped up, John.
It is Tommy Seagren.
And we'll wait and see what this is.
Yep, it is Tommy Seagren who's down on the play, and that's not a good thing for us. Hopefully he's all right. Well, Billy, that was a pretty good job that time. Greg Ward held his ground and stuck the guy.
Yeah, and we hit him real hard. He really gave him a pop. All right, we're going to be back in a minute here after this injury timeout. It's Tommy Seagren, the Warrior. He'd hurt that ankle in the Northbridge game. He had to sit out the Wachusett game. And Tommy, Division I Super Team All-Star. Just a great kid, plays both ways. Really just a tremendous asset to this team. All right, here comes Longmeadow. They bring it out. 2nd down and 9. Man in motion to give is to McGregor. Up back. The cutback. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Thank you. Tommy, thank you for making me be wrong. But he pulls him down at the 50. Boy, I'll tell you, it's just, these kids are coached well. I talked with Billy, and what he learned in college was it's like not just running anymore. It's knowing after you break through the line where the defense is and where it's set up and where the cutback lanes are. And that's exactly what's happening here. These guys, as soon as they break through the line, they know where the cutback lanes are, and they're just finding it, and they're gone.
Well, you got to remember, too, Coach of Longmeadow's an ex-college football coach, and this team has been well coached, and you're right, Billy, they know when to cut back. All right, Vincent brings them out, balls at the 16-yard line, 1st and 10. There's the give again, this time, number 25, that's McCarthy, and he's hit, and he's dragging him down, finally dragged down by number 19, that's Jimmy McManus. But the ball's all the way down inside the 10-yard line, and Roby is also in on the tackle, and it's going to bring up a 2nd down and short, and they can get the 1st down as they march for their 7th touchdown, Bill.
Still too much grabbing, not enough hitting, which again talks about their speed and the blocking and the fact that it's not footing, it's the fact that we can't get a good beat on them. We're just reaching and grasping and grabbing. All right, they're back out of split backs here now. It's going to be a sweep to the right. And McGregor and Billy Orfali gets him down low, and he still drives forward to like the 5-yard line. And he's got going to be, let's see, we got 6:09 remaining in the third quarter. It's going to be a second. Is that a first and goal? Yeah, first and goal. Ball's marked at the 5-yard line. I say the 5. I say the 5. It's the nose of the ball. The nose of the ball, gentlemen, is resting almost exactly. We don't look at the whole football, gentlemen. It's the nose of the football, the furthest point forward. Now, is it the 5 or is it the 5? It's the 5. It's the 5.
All right, Vincent brings him out, split backs again. 2 men in the wing. There's the pitch this time to McCarthy. He's hit in the backfield and finally dragged down by Greg Ward and Dennis Ferrante. Both doing a good job there, fighting off their blocks, Dennis, and getting through in penetration. And that's what you got to do.
Well, John, I'm trying to watch the line play here a little also, and Longmeadow just causes so much confusion up in front, Bill, for the defense to actually try to find who's carrying the ball. And they're hitting guys, but the guy that is not the one with the ball.
All right, Delaware wing tee again, man wide right for Vincent. Oh, no, I'm sorry, they get split backs. And there's the give. Again, McGregor trying to cut back, and not this time, as Johnny Bacardi knifes through the line of scrimmage and hits him, and he only picks up about a yard. It's going to be third and goal from the 4-yard line.
See, again, they're showing that kind of discipline now. They're staying in their lanes. They're not over-pursuing. They're not giving up the cutback lanes. But, again, the unfortunate part is they're still stronger, and physically they're driving us off the ball. So we're doing a better job now of staying where we belong, but they still got the edge and pushing and driving us.
All right, they are strong to the left this time. Fumble, ball's on the ground. And it's fallen on by Vincent, and this is going to bring up a 4th down. I'll tell you, Bill, this would be a great stop right here if we could hold them.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we hold them by some chance here and then put together have a big explosive Mario or Billy Long touchdown for 95 yards, similar to the Gardner game, and all of a sudden we're back within a score. But that's a long way from happening, and we got to stop them right now. Look at it, boys. Look at that. John Bacardi, Jay Sweet saying, come on, fans, help us out. Give us some cheering. Yell and scream, and the fans are definitely responding. Listen to this crowd.
Vincent to pass. Incomplete. Shrewsbury takes over down.
We let the crowd take you through that one, folks. Great play, and maybe, just maybe, Johnny, a ray of hope.
Well, I want to tell you something, Bill. I see some excitement finally coming off the field from our defense, and they're really excited. I'll tell you, that was very well covered by Tommy Crossman that time. He was right on the man, and the ball was thrown behind him. And you're right, now we need a long, sustained, yep, I'll get it out, drive.
I still loved watching John Bacardi and Jay Sweet turn to the fans, though, and ask for some help, and the fans responded. Here we go now. It's going to be a long ride. We're out of the eye. Leo calling signals. Roby and Mario in the backfield to give to Roby. He's got a nice hole. Picks up a good 7-8 yards. A nice move there. 4 minutes left the third quarter. Johnny, the score here gives us back some life.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we get back in this game with another score, Bill. But it's key. That is the key. We got to get a score here right now on this drive. Okay, 3 minutes, 51 seconds left in the third quarter. And Shrewsbury with a second down. We'll call it 4 after a pickup of 6 by Roby. All right, two wide receivers to the right. I formation behind Leo. Barking signals. There's the give to Roby to Mario off to the left side. He's got a hole and a first down all the way out to and a face mask at the end of the play. Dennis and Billy call it.
Yeah, John, that cornerback for Longmeadow seems to tackle high, and he just missed getting the one on Roby and the one before, and he got that one. And that could be the big one, Bill, because they tackled him by that face mask.
All right, and we're feeling a big Mo swing here. Yeah, that's it's only the 5-yard then, but Shrewsbury's already all the way out to the 28-yard line, Bill, and that momentum, in high school football, it's a big key.
It ain't over till the fat boy sings, and these fat boys ain't singing yet.
No, he ain't. All right, 2 wide receivers to the right this time. I formation, that's Roby and Mario behind Lee. There's the pitch to Mario trying the left side. Following Roby, and he gets picked up about maybe 4 yards there. We're going to call it 2nd down and 6. And I'll tell you, Coach Wall sticking with the game plan.
Well, John, and it's also key that we pick up positive yardage on every play. It makes it a lot easier when you have to go 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2 than it is trying to go 3rd and 10. It allows your offense to flow, gives you the option to play action pass and things like that. And that's the key here.
And Coach is listening to us, Johnny, not you, and going for the long drives and not just trying to throw the bomb and all that other stuff.
All right. Here we go. 2 wide receivers to the right. High formation. 2nd and 5. Lee with the fake. John Bacardi wide open over the middle, and he just took his eye off it for a second, and that would have been a first down for sure. Dennis, a little anxious there. I think he thought he had a lot more room.
Well, John, you got to remember, he's been out there a lot, and I think that was the first ball thrown to him. Hands are a little cold, I'm sure, and go back to him because that was wide open, and it'll be there again.
All right, 3rd down and 5. Ball's at the 33-yard line of Shrewsbury. Bill, we got to get a first down.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we're going to finally see one of the trick plays here, but it doesn't look it based on the formation. We got split backs. We got Mario. Oh, he bobbles the ball. It's going to kill the play. Oh, great job. Oh, what a great job on a first down. Mario gets it out to the 40. He bobbled the ball, and it looked like that was going to cause the play to be tagged behind the line of scrimmage, and Mario comes through, gets the ball to the 40-yard line for a first down.
All right, and Shrewsbury doing the job. And Dennis, number 75 in there for Shrewsbury, replacing Tommy Seagren. I believe that's Tom Roddy. Doing a good job on that left side of the line so far. And I want to tell you something. I see Tommy Seagren lacing up his sneaker there, Bill. He may be coming back in the game. All right, so that's a first down for Shrewsbury all the way out to their own 40-yard line. All right, wide receivers this time. That's it looks like Brian Anderson out to the wide to the right and Jamie Bonamo wide left. I formation behind Lee. 1st and 10, Shrewsbury Lee straight back to pass. Looking out in the out pat to Jamie, and it was a great defensive play by the cornerback that time.
Yeah, Jamie was completely covered actually with 2.5, 3 guys on him on that play. And the only other bad part is he was like the only guy out on the patent. Maybe Dennis Ferrante was too, but yeah, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. I mean, there just wasn't enough to pull. You know, Lee rolled out this way, and he's a lefty quarterback, and the field was short. And again, I want to see a few more receivers go out in a patent, on a little cross patent or something like that.
I'm going to tell you right now. Let's look for the reverse, okay? He brought Brian Anderson in. He's left him in there, Dennis. Let's look for the reverse right here.
Hopefully, a screen we haven't seen
yet.
Yeah.
And, okay. No, maybe not the reverse. Okay. We got the 2 men.
Is that Anderson in the slot?
No, yes, that's Brian Anderson over there on the left, on the right slot. All right, I form it. You want to run it? It is the reverse. Here comes Brian Anderson. He cuts up the field. No, he tried to cut and then this changed his mind. I must be in Terry's head today.
Yeah, that was a good call. We saw Brian go in the slot. Unfortunately, John Bacardi and Lee were out there, and they had 2 guys, and they blocked him, but they couldn't push him back. And Brian was trying to tiptoe and read. Yeah, but Lee and Brian and John couldn't drive their guys backwards either. It was just they made a great defensive play. Their 2 guys stayed home, and when we've had success on that, though, it's been like 2 guys have been out there blocking 1, and this time it was 2-on-2, and it just wasn't enough.
Usually run it to the wide side of the field, Bill.
Yep. All right, watch for the screen here. I got Billy Orfley in the slot left. Straight back to pass his lead. There's Billy across the middle, and he gets popped. His mouthpiece came. No, that was the Longmeadow guy. Longmeadow guy lost his mouthpiece. And, boy, they smelled that play out.
Yeah, John, they saw that coming. Number 55 for them is Mark Drouse, the senior captain, and he just stayed home and was going to pick off the ball.
They saw that play, Johnny. We've run that play once all year, and it's like they knew from the formation exactly what was happening. They didn't bite at all. What is this, 4th down?
4th down.
Oh.
4th and 11, and we're going for it. Look at this. We got them all screwed up, Billy. That's good. Hurry up, Lee. Straight back to pass. Good block. And he throws it away. I'll tell you, we picked up the blitz, too. We need to snap the ball right away. It was too long of a count.
Yeah, and unfortunately, there was a good block, but Lee went to the wrong way. He kind of went into the block instead of outside. And in that kind of a play, you got to, throwing it away is good most of the time. But on 4th and 11, you might as well just throw it into traffic, hope you get a flag, a pass interference, or something like that. So that could end up being a knife of a play. We absolutely have to have a turnover here almost immediately to have any chance of getting back in this game. There's 1:17 remaining in the 3rd quarter. And, Here's Longmeadow with the ball at our 38-yard line, and we're in desperation times here, folks. Quarterback, a man in motion, number 40, to give to McGregor, and he gets ahead for about 2 yards. But now the clock is also on the side of Longmeadow here. One more score, and that will definitely bury us. But somehow we just keep finding a way to hang around. I thought for sure, to be honest with you, Johnny, at halftime that we had no way of stopping them. Yet, is that McGregor? Oh, McGregor's down. That could be a big, big loss. Yeah, it looks like a cramp, though, and that's probably something he can recover from. But, Johnny, the score at halftime was?
36-14.
The score now is?
36-21.
So we've gone through the third quarter, and somehow, with less than a minute to go, we have stopped them.
Yeah, we've done a good job. I'll tell you, that fourth down play from the 6-yard line when the Vincent went straight back to pass, and we had excellent coverage out there in the end zone. That was a big play for Shrewsbury.
Yeah, John, and it seems like there's a lot of players out here now cramping up. I see a couple other guys from Longmeadow trying to stretch out their legs, number 58 and number 11. And go ahead, John.
All right, we're going to do another MIAA announcement. Substance abuse continues to be a challenge for our society. In our schools, a variety of activities exist as positive alternatives. The MIAA believes that if you make your choice between athletics, music, and other co-curricular programs, you will be making the right choice. If you use steroids, you deserve what you have coming. You deserve the long-term dangers that steroid use delivers for the short-term perceived athletic-enhancing benefits. You deserve the guilty conscience that steroids deliver because other athletes you compare against are drug-free. The MIAA asks, do you really deserve all that and more? Stay off steroids and stay clean. All right, Bill. We're going to go to a break, I guess, and we'll be back after this injury timeout for Longmeadow.
Cut it, Billy.
All right, here we go. Vincent brings them out. Second down, and we'll call it a long 8.
There's no timeout.
Okay. Two men wide left. Split backs behind Vincent. Straight back to pass. And Landon Laporte comes in. And also Brian Robitaille for the second sack. He tripped over his own man, but he did lose about 10 yards. It's going to bring up a fourth down in 20.
Now, never mind that tripped over his own man. That was great pressure by great defensive end Landon Laporte, who came crashing in there, knocked the blocker into the quarterback, and that's what caused the quarterback to fall down, and Landon Laporte gets all the credit. So never mind, he tripped over his own guy.
All right. Okay.
All right.
And that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. And Shrewsbury wins the third quarter, 7-0, but still trailing the game 36-21. And we'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a bit.
That's the end of the third quarter. Longmeadow 36, Shrewsbury 21.
47-yard line of Shrewsbury. Vincent brings him out, sends a wide receiver to the left. He's got the Delaware wing tee set up. And now Longmeadow calls timeout before... Well, that was interesting. They come out for the fourth quarter and they call timeout. I don't get that, Bill.
Well, good. That's let's hope that hurts them later on in the game when we're ahead by a point and there's 30 seconds left and they're at their own 2-yard line. They got 98 yards to go. Yeah, they were missing a man and they didn't have the right guys in and everything else. So, clock has not started yet, and Longmeadow was forced to use a timeout. And again, we got a third and 18. So, and again, but they've been killing us on these third and longs and fourth and longs, Johnny. Here they are again. He slips and falls. Oh, he's down. He's definitely down. Oh, no, a very big break for us as he gets knocked down on his own 45-yard line.
And I want to tell you something. It's a good thing he fell down. Number 33 was wide open without anybody within 15 yards of him, Bill. The kid that they called the timeout for to get him in there and work in the slot. No, it was 33. He came across the middle, was wide open. And now with a fourth and... Oh, I don't know how long, Bill. Well, we got 10, about 25 yards. Longmeadow's going to have to punt for the first time today. All right, we got Tommy Crossman back deep, ready for the receive the punt. There's the snap. It's good. And it's right down the middle of the field. Nice, fair catch by Tommy Crossman. And he takes it at the 34-yard line of Shrewsbury. And Shrewsbury's offense is going to come back out on the field. 10-11 left. And, Billy, big drive. We got to go in right now.
Well, this is the point of the game right now. If we really are going to take this serious and be in this game, we need to score here. It doesn't really make any difference if it's 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. We got to put the ball in the end zone, bottom line, stop them on the next drive, and then try to win it at the end of the game. Because we got plenty of time for 2 long, sustained drives, and we got to stop them with no first downs or 1 first down.
And now we've stopped them 2 times in a row. A little bit of confidence. There's the pitch to Mario trying the left side. He gets to the outside and falls forward. Maybe gets a yard, maybe a yard and a half, 2 yards. It's going to bring up second down, and we'll call it 9.
Good pursuit that time by the Longmeadow defense. And number 58, Andy Grill, the linebacker that popped Billy Awfully, went out limping that time. And he's a senior co-captain. And he's been a big part of their defense, John.
All right, we go to split backs now. Billy Awfully's in there with Mario. 9 minutes, 40 seconds in ticking. Lee brings him out. Wide receivers left and right. That's Benamo and Ferrante. And then there's Lee, straight back to pass. Looking for Bacardi, wide open down the middle of the field. And what a great job by Johnny Bacardi for a 24-yard pickup.
Number 25 is still counting. He's like, how old am I? Where was I born? What country am I coming from? JB just blew his doors off. Number 25 just annihilated him. Great pass. That was open. Denny called it before. That play was open. He said, go back to JB. Denny, we did.
Yeah, Bill, and number 25 is not going to lower his shoulder again in front of JB.
All right, Lee brings him out. Wide receivers left and right, split backs again. That's Mario and Billy. And there's the fake to Billy and the give to Mario on the sweep. Trying to get to the outside, and he's hit after tremendous pursuit by the Longmeadow team after a pickup of about 2 yards.
You know, John, I'm going to tell you, give the ball to Billy Awfully. He's hitting the hole so fast that he's through it before they can react. And this defense is so quick to react to the ball that you need quick hitters.
Yeah, and now, Billy?
I saw Denny and I both grabbed for the mic at the same time because we saw Billy hit the hole like a tornado, hoping like heck he had the ball. And unfortunately, he didn't. We pitched to Mario, but oh boy, he would have had 20, 25-yard gain on that play.
All right, this time we go back to the eye. Roby's back in there with Mario. Wide receiver to the right. That's Jamie Benamo. And there's Jamie on the cross. Lee still trying to get open, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and he's dropped for about a 3-yard loss. And that's going to bring up third down and about 13. And, Bill, what the heck now? This is 2-down territory.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, if we went for it on 4th down before in our own territory, we're certainly going to go for it here. Unfortunately, again, only a couple of guys out in the patent. John Bacardi slipped. The pump fake didn't work. The play action didn't work there. You know, they had like 5 guys back, and unfortunately, we're still 2 scores down, so they're not respecting the run enough, and they're doing a good job defensively here. Again, we gotta keep hoping for some kind of trick play to break.
All right, John Bacardi comes tight right, 2 wide receivers wide left, I formation behind Lee. Now Mario goes in motion from right to left. Draw to Roby. Here it comes. Right up the middle, there goes Roby. And he picks up about half of it, Billy, just what we said. And you know Coach Walsh is going to go for it. Yeah, Bill. Dan.
Well, John, we're going to call timeout and talk about this and see what play we can pull out of the bag here.
Timeout, Shrewsbury.
Yeah, Tommy Segrin still trying to get ready to get back in there. Senior lineman, he definitely wants to get back in there. It was the last game of his high school career. I'm sure he's very anxious to get back in there. I want to go back to that the pass where Lee didn't have anybody and had tried to run. Jamie Benamo was open for when he broke off on the slant pattern, but what happened was right at that time was the Longmeadow defensive player was right in Lee's face and he couldn't see. So we're going to take a timeout and come back with Shrewsbury's 4th down and 6 play. And we'll be for this critical 4th down play. We'd like to thank the cheerleaders for their tremendous efforts all year long, rooting on this Superbowl team of Shrewsbury High. All right, wide receivers left and right. John Bacardi, tight left. I formation behind Lee. Barking signals. Mario goes in motion again. Everybody's following him out there. There's the look, straight back to pass by Lee. He's got Dennis Ferrante. Oh, and he was open, and it went right through his hands, and we turned the ball over.
Yeah, Dennis got popped pretty good. Lee got popped pretty good. This is a physical team, this Longmeadow. They're an excellent team, offensively and defensively. I'll tell you right now, this has been just much tougher than we thought it would be. We thought it would be a high-scoring affair, but we really didn't think that Longmeadow was going to be this physical. We thought they'd go more for the finesse. I mean, we actually thought this was a finesse team coming in. And, boy, they've got the finesse when they want it. But, boy, they've really been a powerful team. They hit well on both sides of the ball. And that might have been the unless we get a turnover here, I'd say the game is in serious trouble with 7:49. Yeah, we're going to take all kinds of chances here. Roby with a great play, and we're going to get a holding call. Number 58 was holding Dennis Ferrante on top of it. But I don't think we can even afford to take penalties here because it gives them extra downs, and 7:43 left in the game. We just can't afford that. This has got to go against them. Don't tell me this is against us. Impossible. No,
it can't be, Bill.
Got to be a holding call.
Yeah, he threw the flag right at number 58's back. It's absolutely. Oh my God.
Personal foul against Shrewsbury.
Oh my God. How can that? What was that call?
We didn't see. We saw the end, and it looked like. I mean, Dennis was definitely tangled up with that guy, and the flag went to the. We didn't see exactly what happened. You never know what could have happened. There might have been some illegal contact, or who knows what could have happened. A little frustration on our guy's part. But anyway, that's a killer. That's a killer because we have a great defensive play by Roby. Makes them have a big loss. They gain 15 yards. And unfortunately, with 7:38 left to go in the game, I think we're just marking time, Johnny.
Bill, but they haven't had a penalty called against them the whole game. Here we are, 7 minutes left. All right, there's the pitch to McGregor. He's back in there trying to go to the right side, and no way, absolutely nothing that time. The whole Shrewsbury defense was on that side of the field. You look out there. There's nobody on our right side. Everybody was on the left side. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 7.
Great pursuit that time, John. You figure we're in the fourth quarter. This defense has played pretty much the whole first half of the game on the field, and they're still pursuing to the outside to make great plays.
Yep, 6 minutes, 55 seconds, and the clock ticking here in the fourth quarter on what has been a tremendous season for the Shrewsbury High Colonials, and just haven't had an answer yet here today for this Longmeadow Lancet team. And looks like we jumped offside there. Looked like our left tackle jumped offside a little early, and it's going to be that's going to bring up a second down. Oh, no, finally there's a penalty against Longmeadow, folks, so they can call a penalty against them.
I'm pretty sure they had one other one, but it doesn't matter. Johnny, again, penalties come from mistakes, and Longmeadow has not made a whole lot of mistakes today. And unfortunately, again, I'm not going to we can't really criticize our boys. I mean, sometimes you just go up against an opponent that's a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger. We have never given up. We haven't backed off at all. And we've stayed with him in the second half here, which I frankly I didn't think we'd be able to do. And number 12 quarterback, he's going back to pass. He's nailed. It could have been a whistle. Greg Ward blitzed and had him. Again, you got to give this quarterback some credit, too, for poise. He's getting hit, going down, and doesn't take the sack, and that would have cost him 10 yards. It's going to be 3rd and long now.
Yeah, Greg Ward on the blitz there off the left side of the offense. Went in basically untouched, wrapped up Vincent, the quarterback, and he just got it off. That was a pretty headsy play. He was going to lose 15 yards there, Dan.
Well, John, they are a senior-laden team, and, they've been here 3 times, and that's what happens from that league, after you've been there 3 times and you have all seniors out there. But Greg Ward, what a good wrap-up that time also made him get rid of the ball.
All right, they send trips to the left this time. One man right, and the lone back is Winston McGregor. Straight back, the pass goes Vincent, short drop. Oh, and Chris Lynch almost picked it off. In and out of his hands. Good coverage that time by Chris Lynch.
Yeah, but overall just a good drop by the linebackers. And again, that's what hurt us early. The linebackers had to come up to play the run so often, and they had a bite in the play action that it left those passing lanes wide open. Well, still a hair, just a hair of life left here with 6:10. We need a big play. We need a big return. We need, like early in the game, we need a big break on an 80-85. Yeah, that wouldn't hurt right now either. All right. Let's see if the good guys are coming. We got about 7 of them on the line, but we don't all come. We held back a little bit. Number 51, Jesse, got in there. Tommy Fair catches it at the 26-yard line. And, boy, again, we need to break one big here. 6 minutes, so 3 seconds left in the game. We need Billy. We need Mario. We need somebody to throw a big, big spark of life here and get the big 60, 70, 80-yard touchdown like we had early in the game. And frankly, Johnny, again, outside of those first couple plays, we have moved the ball overall, but defensively, they're a tough team both ways.
Yeah, but let's give credit where credit's due, too, Billy. They ran over us, threw over us, ran us over in the first half. Our defense has shut them out here in the second half. All right, there's the pitch to Mario, trying to get to the outside. Got Chris Lynch. A good block by Chris Lynch. And Mario gets out of bounds, up awful close to the first down marker. And that's going to stop the clock with 5:55 left in the game. And who knows? Anything's possible here. It's real close to the first down. I think it's going to be a pickup of about 9 and bring up a second down and 1.
Well, even if we get down again and score, even with 2 or 3 minutes left, we had a very successful onside kick. I mean, they were totally prepared for it. They had 7 guys there, and still we knocked it loose. JB with a beautiful job. It was that 2-hopper, and that third one just went right up in the air. We had a great chance for it. All right, let me go for it here. We're out of the eye again, and Mario's in motion. This could be, again, the draw to Roby, and it's off tackle to Roby, and he picks it up, gets the first down. It's about 3 or 4 yards. 5:49. I think we've already had a use one time out here. Yeah, but only for a second. Now, I'll tell you, we really need to. Coach T's got to really, really put the Jets on here. And Leo's got to hustle up here because he's right. We really don't have a lot of time.
Clock's our biggest enemy right now, Dennis, and we got to get the plays in there quickly.
Well, we need to score fast, John, so we'll have time if we can stop them on defense.
All right, double wides to the right. I formation behind Lee. Barking signals. There's the fake. Lee on the rollout, looking for Johnny Bacardi. Oh, that looked like interference, but no flags on the play. Johnny tripped a little bit, and Lee's trying to plead his case now with the referee. What's going on? How come he got pushed?
I think John just tripped, to be honest with you. Lee made a good pass, and the feet got tangled up with the defender, and I think that's all it was. 5:18 left to go. Second down and 10. That was a decent call, but a decent play because JB had a half a step, and Leo could have ran for the first down as well. But there's just not a whole lot of tricks left to pull out of the bag here. We've pulled just about every one out, and we just need to break a big one, and it's going to be very tough with the way this Longmeadow defense is playing.
All right, 2 wide receivers, exact same formation. Dennis Ferrante, James Bonamo, wide right, I formation behind Lee. There's the pitch to Mario, trying to go to the long side of the field. He cuts up, and he's hit and badapped right at the line of scrimmage, then knocked down. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Just notice the difference, though, John, really, the whole game long. What we did to Milford last week was we were crushing people, knocking them backwards. That's what's happening to us tonight. We're hand tackling, arm tackling, and they're just crashing us. And, again, that's a testament it's a testament to the line play and the fact that they're dominating us on the line and they're being able to be freed up to make these kind of plays. So critical play again here, and, again, you got to look at this as the definite last gasp here in this set of downs with 4:44 left to go in a game.
Their linebackers are awful big, too. All right, 3rd down and 10, 2 wide receivers to the left. I formation leads straight back to pass. 2 men out on the pat, and he's got Jamie. Oh, great defensive play again. You're right, the coverage was there. Jamie was open, and the coverage just was right in his face.
Again, we got 2 guys out on the patent. We got 3 guys guarding Jamie. We got 3 guys guarding Dennis Ferrante. And Jamie's down. And it's going to be 4th and 9.
The guy went for the ball, but I think he also whacked him in the face.
Yeah, might have been after the play. All right, we're going to call a timeout here, and we'll be back in a minute.
Timeout. All right, let's go. Okay, here we go. 4th down and 9 for Shrewsbury. Ball's marked at the 40-yard, their own 40-yard line. All right, wide receivers left and right. That's Brian Anderson comes wide right. That's Dennis Ferrante wide left. Mario goes in motion from left to right. Straight back to pass is Lee. Looking over the middle, and Dennis Ferrante just can't get there. And he would have been open. He was open, Bill. Den.
Yeah, just a little bit too long. And Billy Offerly from the slot was wide open too, John, but it's also Lee's backside, so that's tough.
We had 2 guys open that time, despite the fact they knew we were going to throw, and they were in a zone, and they had 5, 6 guys back. We had 2 guys open, and that pass to Dennis was like a hair, just a hair off. I mean, a little bit higher, a little bit further behind him, a little bit slower, anything. And unfortunately, that's going to really put us under the 8 ball here. 4:23 left to go in the game, and they do that reverse inside trap, and this time, and Roby smelled that and read that the entire way.
Ridden out by overtime.
It says ridden out of bounds, but that's not true. They kept the clock moving, and 4 minutes left to go. And boys, I hate to say it, but it looks like It's an end to a great, a tremendous, a record-setting season. But unfortunately, it's going to come up one win short of what we were all hoping and praying in our hearts would finally happen. But again, we gotta look at the accomplishments of this season, and again of this team tonight. Would have been very easy to pack it in at halftime. That was not what happened, and we have shut this team down in the second half, despite giving them the ball up in their territory a couple of times.
All right, Vincent barking signals, and it looks like somebody jumped offside. McCarthy goes to the outside. He's dragged down from behind by Brian Robitaille and Billy Orfley. Yeah, Bill, to go back and reiterate what you've already stated, this is a game for winners. And remember at the beginning of the year, you said 7-4. I said I'd be happy if we were 6-5. Here we are. We wind up 10-1, and in the Super Bowl playing on December 4th. Just incredible job by Coach Terry Wallace and his staff.
The great thing here is that, again, this is our second Super Bowl in 3 years after a 25-year drought. And I'll tell you right now, we're going to be back again and again and again because Shrewsbury football is back. It's here to stay. You look at the young guys and the experience that they're getting out here, the amount of sophomores and juniors we have. Roby's back next year. Mario's back next year. Lee's back next year. Billy Orfley, Brian Anderson, Tommy Crossman, Landon Laporte. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. We've got the core of our team, and we're going to be solid for another 3 years coming.
All right, Vincent brings him out. Delaware wing T, wide receiver to the left. Man in motion, number 21. There's the give to McGregor right up the middle. Again, he cuts back, but we stick him. It might be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up 4th and 1. I would imagine they're going to go for it. And, Bill, you're right. And other things, too. The Pop Warner program now bursting in town from its humble beginnings just a couple of years ago. Guys like Billy Orfley, Chris Lynch, Brian Anderson, Tommy Crossman, all playing when they were in grammar school and middle school.
It's really exciting, and I hope we continue to get most of the Pop Warner kids to come to Shrewsbury High and to play for the Colonials. This is our town. This is our team. No, don't go in, don't go in, don't go in. Hoping that they don't go get a last score here and make it any worse. 36-21 is respectable. I don't want them to get another score here. Let's hope we can really put up a fight. Yeah, again, this is our town, and we're all proud of it, and these boys have really made us proud. Again, exceeding expectations above and beyond what anybody thought. And, again, I'm really proud of how they stood in this second half when I thought they were going to just be run over, Johnny, in the first half, and they really did suck it up. They came to play. They fought. Coach Train made some adjustments. The boys just really, despite being, really outmanned across the line, they've done a tremendous job in the second half. 1:45 left to go. Again, I'm hoping that somehow we keep Longmeadow out of the end zone. And again, it looks like, oh, wow. I'm saying a touch of class here by Longmeadow. They tried to do a quarterback sneak and just try to give up on it, but their quarterback drove forward for 4 yards, and you got to give him credit. He just did that all on his own when they're pretty much trying not to score here. 1:20 left. Again, I'm hoping that, the game ends like, maybe take a knee here or something and don't punch in that last touchdown.
2nd and goal from the 1.
What a really wonderful season for the Shrewsbury High Colonials. Yeah, it looks like he is again. This is again a touch of class here by Coach Roscoe. He could easily have gone in and put in another.
Timeout, Longmeadow.
He called a timeout instead. They let the clock run all the way down.
17 yards for Mario.
Yeah, about 117. I may have stopped there at the end in that last drive, so it could be a little bit more than that. Overall, again, a phenomenal season by a great coach, a great coaching staff. Again, you think of that first guy in the game when we were watching the offensive line get crunched and saying, oh, boy, it's going to be a long year. And Kevin Biddy has done a great job. Nick Tedisco, Brian Gator, Nick Dion, help me out here. Anthony Tomiolo did a great job. Tommy Segrin, just a phenomenal job. And we had some fill-ins with Jesse Bergman and Tom Roddy. Great job by Kevin Biddy and Biddy's boys on the offensive line. Defensive ends, we mentioned Landon Laporte, Jay Sweet, the tremendous job they did. The defensive line, John McCarty, who had a move from his linebacker spot from previous years, and he did a tremendous job on the defensive line, just absolutely phenomenal. Dennis Ferrante, just getting double and triple teamed all year, just had another phenomenal year. The linebackers were the core of the team with Roby and Tomiolo and Greg Ward. And then you had a couple of the other guys step in. Chris Lynch did a real good job when called upon. The defensive secondary we talked about, those young boys, Jimmy McManus, first-year senior, and then you had Billy O, and you had Brian Anderson and Tommy Crossman, 3 sophomores who did a phenomenal job. And looks like they're going to take that delay of game here and probably just kneel down on the ball. And let's end the game here, boys. And, well, Johnny, I hate to say it, but looks like the party is over tonight. And I'm not going to sing. I'm just going to sadly say it, that Longmeadow earned it. They deserved it. They outplayed us, really, from start to finish. But tremendous credit for the boys, Coach Wallace and his entire staff, and a credit that they've been to the town this year.
Yeah, absolutely tremendous job by all the players. And what can you say? We wind up 10-2, still the best, the most number of wins ever in the season. Let's see what Longmeadow's going to do. He drops back, he takes a knee, and he's going to let the clock run here. And the Shrewsbury fans beginning to clap and stand, appreciating their players all year, and a show of support by the Shrewsbury fans as they all stand up in unison and clap and yell for this Colonial team that was just took us through a magical, mystical ride all year long. It's been a lot of fun. I'd like to thank the boys personally, especially the seniors who played their last game here today. May they go on to college and get an education, and hopefully maybe some of them get to play a little bit of football also.
Well, we look forward to seeing you folks. We're going to be having, a breakup dinner on January 9th. All the families will be there to honor the seniors, and that's it, folks. Shrewsbury comes up short, but they really put on a great battle. Final score, Longmeadow 36, Shrewsbury 21. We love you. We'll see you all on Coach's Corner for our final goodbye show, a 1-hour show this coming week. Take care. Here of having a little party after the Super Bowl game, which, again, was a worthy effort by the boys. And we're about to have Coach Wallace say a few words for us, guys. I was just giving him a little intro here before we turn the floor over to Coach Wallace. Good time, though. Pizzas are here. Everybody's spirits are up. It was a real good thing we got going here. We learned the lessons from '97 when we had the crying towels out, and this is a little bit more fun.
You know, you got to remember something, Bill. We played a 3-time Super Bowl champion today. Senior Layden, Dennis, the line, 290, 265, 240. We got sophomores and freshmen playing. This team's come a long way in a short time. Coach Wallace has done a great job. We got nothing but smiles to happen for years to come.
That's true, John. And you got to remember, preseason pick for this team was 500, maybe third.
Maybe a little bit better.
Maybe 6 and 5.
31-8 loses in the first game is what it's supposed to be.
And look where they are now. So this team has nowhere to go but up.
I got one other thing. And the kids got to remember this, that they won't today, but maybe sometime they will. I counted the you know how you go on Mass Live and they have the Sagarin ratings. There's 44 teams in central Massachusetts. Only 6 played today. This is not a game of losers. This was a game for winners.
That's true. All right. I'm going to try to bring on Coach Wallace here, see if I can get everybody's attention. Hey, staff.
We're going to tape it.
It's a great year.
You don't want to do that?
Yeah, no, we can.
You know how proud we are of all of you. Boys, coaches, congratulations. Thank you. The guy that's really brought it all together right from the beginning since he's got here, really turned the program around. He's caused all this excitement and fury that's going on around town. He's the man with all the class. He's the number one, the head honcho, Coach Terry Wallace. Just talk. We'll get you on the phone.
Thank you, everyone. First of all, I want to thank the Gridiron Club for putting this wonderful festivity thing on. It's wonderful. A nice way to come back. It was a tough game today, but I'll tell you, the one thing I told my kids is they left it all on the field. We could have laid down and died in the second half, but we didn't. We took it to them, and unfortunately, we're just a better team today. I want to thank everybody in this room for supporting the team this year. It's been a great year, and with the Gridiron Club and all the excitement, a lot of things to be proud about. most wins of the season, league champions, first time in 27 years, beating those people down in Route 16 Milford 2 times in a row.
Whew.
And the nicest thing of all is, geez, I only got 14 starters coming back. So you might see us on artificial turf again next year. Again, thank you. Thank you to the players. Great year.
Stay as long as you like and enjoy the rest of the night. All right, Nikki, we're going to bring over some of our players of the game here. And more pizzas are coming in a few minutes. Let's get Landon. Where's Landon? Hey, come on over. You're on camera already.
The girls will see you.
Landon, congratulations. We know it was a tough day for you personally, and just want to tell you how proud we are of you. And again, our deepest, condolences go with you.
Yeah.
You did a great job on the field today. You did yourself proud, your family proud, and it's a great season. And we're just really proud of you and what the whole team's done this year.
Well, thanks a lot. Everyone's been so supportive and great. And of course, I wanted to get out there and do it for him and for myself. Just make myself proud and make everyone proud and show them that this means a lot. This is my other family, and these are my coaches are my other dads, and I'm still here.
Well, you did
I'm not gonna give up.
You did a great job, and we wish you the best of luck and all your future success, and we'll be seeing you here for the next 2 years. And thanks a lot. Congratulations. Congratulations, pal. Congratulations. Excellent. Mario Johnson. Come on in, pal. Offensive player of the game, Mario Johnson. Mario, tough way to end the great year, but I'll tell you guys got nothing to be ashamed of. You really played hard. You never gave up. And I'll tell you, in the second half, I was really afraid they were going to just walk away with it, and they didn't. Good credit to you guys for playing tough.
Yeah, we made a couple of mistakes, the fumble, the onside kick. That's what changed the game. But we didn't give up, so...
You never gave up, and that's a tough team. I mean, that was just really an excellent team. It's not like we just came out and fell down. I mean, we really did a great job. You've done a tremendous job this year, and Midwatch All-Star, another year to go. MVP of Division One. I keep saying Midwatch all the time. But you got to be. There's a lot to look forward to for next year, don't you think?
Yeah, I think it is. I don't know. I believe we'll go again.
I think we will too.
Again.
We're going to be playing again.
We will be playing again.
But I think the outcome will be different.
You're right. Congratulations, Mario. Mario Johnson, offensive player of the game. Billy O.
Turn that hat around.
Oh, no. Get rid of that hat. Here you go. Billy Orfali, sophomore running back and play of the game today. 85-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Bill, it just got more and more fun as the year went on. You started to get your opportunities more. You got your hands on the ball a little bit more, and you really caused some electricity. That was a great run tonight.
Thank you. I thought I was going to get caught, actually.
Nah.
I thought I was going to get caught from behind.
Never going to happen.
If you ever got caught from behind, you would have never lived it down.
Billy, you really did. You did a great job, and you're playing behind a tough runner with Mario Johnson. I mean, any other time, and you might be getting 15, 20 carries a game, but you've done yourself proud all year. I know it's hard, not always getting on, but every time you get in there, you're making the most and taking the advantage of every single opportunity you get. I think next year you're going to just keep getting the ball more and more and more, and you got to be looking forward to the next year and 2 years down the road.
Oh, I can't wait for next year. Next year is going to be great. Next year.
We're loaded. I think we're going to be back. What do you think?
14 starters back. Yes, definitely.
We're coming back.
We're coming back.
Well, we're all proud of you, kid. Congratulations. Billy Orfali,
It's a good thing.
play of the game. Well, folks, I guess we're going to wrap it up here, and this will be our last. And, of course, thanks to Nick Tedisco, who does all our hard work when we get our pushes on the camera all the time. Billy Orfali holding the cords and doing all the camera work and yelling. And Coach's Corner will be coming up, and it'll be our last episode, and we'll be having an hour on that. So take care. And there's, yes, Nick Tedisco. Ho! And utter a few adjectives. And Billy Orfali, we're going to wrap it up here.
I want to tell you something about Nick. Nick Tedisco, has done this for the camera for the all year. And I'm going to tell you, Billy and I have been through it. It's not easy to sit up there and do the camera because you're not being able to focus on your kid. And isn't it tough, Bill?
It is. It's really tough. And a credit to Nikki, and we're thrilled that Billy Oppley's done it. And Denny, we're going to let you have the last words here. We only gave you about 5 all year long.
Well, great season. Congratulations. Thanks to everybody.
Was it absolutely great?
No, absolutely.
It was absolutely fantastic.
Take care. See you at Coach's Corner.